Welcome back to Evolution Snowboarding. This time we're going to level 2. We're going to falls and creeks.
There's both of them.
It's falls and creeks.
I'm glad we have both falling and creaking in this.
If there were no creeks, where would the falls fall?
Through the first video, I got some points, so let's get us some stats. I'm gonna keep the speed at 3 because last video I felt like I was too fast sometimes. Like I had to wait for that boss to catch up.
Don't forget to increase your magic points too.
But I do want to jump higher than 1 inch. I want to jump 4 inches. So
if we keep this up, we might even be able to make it a full foot.
yeah. But seriously, I'd like to be able to do that cool spin electrical charge move that all the pros have. That I don't have.
They all have that, or is it just that one?
I think as long as you get your spinning up to halfway through, like you'll see when I get the pro riders, there will be yellow stats, and then above a certain threshold, there will be red stats.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's when you fill 50% of the bar.
I see. So I
and this
keep going.
feels like something where I'd unlock that at the 50%.
That was a nice transition to that rail.
Honestly. So I got a question, and maybe this is too big of a question. I'm not sure. Where are we exactly? Where is this place?
I don't know. Where are we? The universe is limitless.
We're at Falls and Creeks.
So, from what I remember from the manual or whatever, the story, right? It said that the ice caps were melting, right? And that
ice caps were melting, but the tropics were freezing.
The tropics were freezing. This does not look like the tropics. This
looks
more like where the ice caps would be, and not where the tropics are. So why haven't all these things melted?
You're going down a melting ice cap.
We're in a place with some falls and creeks. That's it.
You're at Falls and Creeksville, Ohio.
What are these? Are those boulders? What are those? Just giant bits of
snow?
They're
giant things of snow. I don't know.
So just mounds of snow that stand out a lot.
Between when I recorded Boomtown and I recorded this, I looked into the combat system a little more, and I saw those moves where you press like down, up, and then the attack button. So I can do an uppercut that does a lot of damage.
Shuriken.
And I can do kicks that do more damage but take a longer time to charge up instead of just trying to combo people with my flooded jabs like a moron and mission failed.
Failure.
Yeah.
Every game should have the failure sound clip from Super Smash Brothers.
The gold thing for the keys, which when it's like a keys to get gold, you have to get all of them. The gold thing for this, I think, was like 20 keys. I don't even know how you can get all of them. They're all over the damn place. Look, I won and I still like barely got 9. In fact, I got 9.
You just gotta try harder.
Someone was... Oh, and I didn't even beat a boss. We just got a new person.
What?
I don't know if this is because I went back to Boomtown and played a few more events there, so I don't know if it's like every certain event you complete, you get another person.
It's probably like number of events. This game really is just
maybe.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to imagine Smash Brothers snowboarding now. It's a really good thought. They need to include that in the new Smash Bros. Game. Snowboarding. Come on, do it.
Now, I guess you could just go pick the pro riders and do the events and then face the boss as your custom character and only use your custom character then, or at least until you have millions of points and can get your character up to as, good stats as any of the pros. But fuck that. This is Rick McCrank's story. You guys waited.
And that sure is.
You did.
You didn't even know I'd do this, but you guys waited.
I was so pumped for Rick McCrank's return.
I'm here to deliver.
That uppercut in the air. That was pretty classy.
Yeah.
How does he take his feet off the board to kick people anyway?
How did they take their feet off the board and tricky?
Yeah, why are you asking this question for this game?
That person is on a snowmobile.
At first I didn't see the person driving it. I thought they were just standing on it.
Yeah,
it was somehow moving.
Same. I thought it was the same thing.
No, it's just some fat guy driving
And
it.
check this out. Right at the end, I'm like, get the fuck out.
They just explode. Boom! They just blow up.
Seriously, why was there a fat shirtless guy driving the snowmobile?
It's cold. It's cold. You want to put some meat on those bones.
This game just feels like so many confused ideas for a snowboarding game that all just got thrown in at once.
It feels like a bunch of awesome ideas for a bunch of different games that all got thrown in at once.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
I don't know. This just it's,
Like-
it's probably one of the weirdest games I've ever seen you play.
It's like a combination of, actually, it reminds me a little bit of what's it called, Road Rash. Remember the good old days of playing Road Rash?
Did you
Yeah,
do
I
that
think
too?
someone mentioned that game in my thread.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's what it's like, going down with weapons, smacking people off their rides. Except
Yeah.
Oh,
it makes
I
a
do
bit more
remember
sense
Road
with
Rash.
motorcycles.
Oh, that was awesome.
It makes more
Wait, there's
sense with
just chicken?
motorcycles.
Chicken is what you eat to get your health back? Just random chicken just lying there.
Man, did you even see part 2?
Yeah.
Have you ever played?
Okay, then it's chicken.
Have you ever played Tekken?
There,
Remember
problem solved.
Remember in Tekken 3, there was that Tekken Force mode, and there was chicken health power-ups, and whenever you got it, the narrator would say, "Chicken," in this evil voice.
My only memory of Tekken is when one of my friends would load it up and beat my shit because I suck at fighting games. So that's another 3 events, so guess what's coming up immediately?
Cutscene?
Cutscene. Danger.
Why have you entered my mountainous region? If you want to hunt, do it elsewhere. Everything here belongs to me. The waterfalls, the forests, the mountains themselves. Everything is mine. So I can do whatever I like. Filthy traitor, leave my region now. If you don't go, I'm prepared to kill you out of hand.
It's boss time.
Go head to head
Again.
with the boss.
So I guess it does this every time. You do three events out of 10, and then it warps you straight to the boss.
Yeah.
I really don't know what this game's like.
Whoa.
How you are supposed to move along in this game.
Why'd that person just
Because the-
spontaneously combust in front of you?
Because you were
It's I boosted
boosted.
into them.
Ah.
Yeah, I hit them with such speed.
You hit them with such speed
They
as to
just
cause
were
their bodies to
disintegrated.
dematerialize.
So-
Dematerialize.
So this boss, she's got a boomerang. She'll throw it at you. That's basically the only thing. Like I said, the first boss was way harder because you had no stats.
Wait a minute.
Like this boss, I think I'm gonna take out with significantly less trouble.
Wait a minute.
And again, I haven't lost a boss fight, so I don't know if you do lose it here. Do you get sent to mission 4, 5, 6 and have to do those? Or do you just get to take?
I
I
think-
should really like intentionally lose.
I think they'd probably just give you the option to restart, judging from everything else.
Then our mission, then are like 2/3 of the missions in this game just to give you more points to level up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Grinding.
I'm thinking it's like that, actually.
More snowboarding games should have grinding.
All of them do.
Are there a big
No.
amount of snowboarding games that don't have grinding?
I meant grinding for experience points.
Oh. Nice type of grind.
I see. Yeah.
You see double meaning
Yeah, we
there?
gotta get that. We gotta get that RPG. I gotta bust out like Fire 3 on this chick.
Super Snowboarding
They
RPG
just went right into the
2009.
ocean. So why is this water not frozen, but all the other water is frozen?
It's probably like a hot springs or something.
It's
Oh, that's
tougher
right.
water.
We are in the tropics after all.
We are in Falls and Creeksland.
I wonder if this place has like a leader. He's the leader of Falls.
Oh,
They
speaking
go
of water,
flying.
check out this boss, where she ends up
Oh shit.
chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if Falls and Creeksland has like a mayor or a leader or something.
Well, it was Fall. The boss's name was Fall. She ran the
Batcast.
Oh,
board
I
droids.
see.
So we get another choice, but the
Yo,
dude in
they're hiding out in
Batcastle looks
Ninja
like-
Land.
Yeah. Bjorn Lanes, whatever, he looks like he's in some serious shit, so we're gonna go save him next. Next time on Evolution Snowboarding, while there's still half of the video left.
It's a really,
Castle.
you know what it is? It's a really long bumper.
If you guys, in the comments, if you guys don't want to see more events, like if you think 3 and a boss is good enough, I could cut the videos down. Because again, I'm gonna go see my new character who... Come on, Switch. Who is worse? Who is worse than Danny Cass in every way?
Danny
I love-
Cass is just like the Johnny.
I love the
Mosley of
fact
this
that they're
game.
in like, you know, these like action figure packages. That's so cool.
I'm gonna be honest though, if my action figure packages moved at me like that whenever I selected them, I'd probably be more freaked out than anything.
I'd be more freaked out by the fact that you kept your action figures in the packaging to play with them.
You know what I really wanted as a kid, but I could never find? A good snowboarding action figure. Like, you know, movable joints all over the place with a board you could take the feet off of so you could be like SSX Tricky or whatever. Finally, at a garage sale, I found someone's old Silver Surfer action figure who basically had that. The board had a magnetic strip and the feet had two magnets on it. And it was perfect. I played with that thing forever, but I was like, oh man, if I could buy an Eddie Wachowski action figure or a Mac Fraser action figure, those would have been great.
Oh, I got something.
You know, my sister used to have, I vaguely remember this, like, Kim Possible snowboarding thing, and it had, like, magnetic strips and feet and stuff.
Like, they could have made a killing off of SSX action figures, and they never did.
I know.
I thought
or
they
at least
released
I never saw
some,
them.
or something like it.
I don't know. I've got eBay, I've got Amazon. I could actually look them up.
Whenever I was little, they had like I had GI Joes, and I always wanted to do like like BMX stuff with them, but I didn't ever want to buy like the expensive BMX little things. So my sister had a Polly Pocket that came with a bicycle, and I took the rubber tire thing off the bicycle and I just left like a plastic thing, and I just used that for my BMX for my GI Joes.
Man, look at us. We're all having to use these lame-ass things when we should have been using cool
You got the
stuff.
Silver Surfer, he's got Polly Pocket, I've got fucking Kim Possible.
I should buy another one of those, because honestly, I carried that thing everywhere with me. So,
Same,
all right.
same.
So we did one event as Danny Cass, but I thought, no, I'll use our new snowboarder. And actually, the female professional riders have different special moves. I say special moves because, you know, like different up, down, B, up, down, X moves. And apparently,
dual wielding.
Apparently the women have a stronger move, but I don't know which one it is exactly. The thing about this, I think it might be the spinning kick like that, but... So I picked one as her, and this is going to show off the whole level, because even with the boss, I took her out pretty fast, so you didn't get to see the bottom half, really.
Oh, let me say that I didn't think this boss was as cool as the last boss was. Someone with the boomerang is just not quite as cool as someone running around with a chainsaw on a snowboard. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
Don't you know I pack a chainsaw? And I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah. No, man, he skinned our ass raw. Let's not leave anything out in the open here.
Oh, what was that?
He skinned our ass pretty raw. That was a shortcut.
that was
Blackout.
physics.
No, I mean the
Times.
floating, the thing, the pickup.
Oh, that was probably a jacket. If you saw, I think part 1, I looked at my character's clothing and we didn't have anything because I hadn't found any outfit pickups.
I didn't know that.
There's parts of outfits scattered throughout the levels, and they'll boost your stats a little bit.
It's just like a sleeve. It's part of an outfit.
I think I actually changed some stats, changed some outfits for the start of the next video. Or no, I think it was that move. I think that move's apparently like really strong from the one GameFAQs guide I could find.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that all of my complaints about a Go-Go Hypergrind have been made nil by this game.
They would probably be very different complaints. It's like saying, man, this orange isn't red enough.
No. Just the thing where I was like, it doesn't feel like it's focused enough. Yeah, like I can't complain about not being focused enough anymore.
I see.
Man, this game.
My complaint
is
has
great.
been rendered nil by something far,
Is it just
far
me,
more
or is the guy
unfocused.
driving the snowmobile look shirtless? He's just driving a snowmobile
Could
in the
be.
mountain in a pair of pants.
What is up with the physics? Like when you try to do a backflip, like is it really hard?
Okay, like I said, the characters will just start rotating and they
yeah,
won't.
that's right.
They won't stop.
That's right.
They won't stop. So I go to do a backflip and they'll do 4/3 of a backflip and they'll land on their butt, and I'm like, okay.
It's just so weird. It looks like it's so hard to control. I'm just gonna be honest. It looks really hard to control.
And so there's spinning, there's flipping, and then you can do diagonals, which are called like cork 360, which are actual moves. Every time I've done a diagonal, I've landed on my face or my ass. I've never landed once, so I don't do those.
the tricking seems so superfluous to the combat, which seems so superfluous to the tricking. Everything just doesn't feel like it fits together.
I don't know. It looks.
It feels
cool
like
to whip,
a bunch
it's
of
cool to
different
whip
things.
people with chains.
I know. It looks a lot like I said, like Road Rash, done on snowboards.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just looks so awkward to me. Are you on an ice?
Yeah.
I know the idea of like
It's-
snowboarding down a mountain, whipping people
Yeah.
with a chain is kind of cool in an extreme way.
Yeah.
This is the most extreme. This is so extreme it evolved. It was an evolution.
Oh,
Yeah, an evolution of snowboarding.
I really want to
Snowboarding
find a
wasn't
PS2
jack
version
shit
of
before.
this. Person just gotta. They kind of like freeze whenever they fall over, so they look like they're like frozen in place, falling over. It just looks funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing. Every time you fall, you don't really lose your speed, so that means you just kind of tumble down the mountain really awkwardly. And then, okay, so this part was actually pulled from my Elgato later. Again, it's like temporarily records everything, and I can go back and set something to actually save if I want to.
Right.
I played a whole bunch of events after I would have ended the video. This is what one of the other points goals look like. They're
Is
you know,
this the
big
Pop the
floating-
Balloons from Crazy Taxi?
This is Pop the Balloons.
That's what it looks like. I remember I hated that in Crazy Taxi. That was so irritating.
Yeah.
Pop the balloons.
Pop. It's kind of like halfway do a backflip and they just give up.
I always
No,
I used to
I'm
do that.
done.
Like on Tricky all the time, you know, just when you're going across the finish line, just mess up a trick and face
Yeah,
slam on it.
yeah. So I included this because we got another new person.
Wow, they just hand these things out like toys at the toy store or something.
Well, that's why they're in toy packages. I sort of,
Yeah.
but I sort of like that. Like, I hate games where you have to play for like 40 hours, beat the whole game, and then you unlock one thing.
Oh, Matt, I was backwards, but you saw how the stats had, like, the left half of the stat bar was red and the right half was orange. Mm-hmm. I think once you hit the orange part, then you'd get, like, an upgrade in that area.
I see.
So, like, the spinning electrical move.
Alrighty. Let me just go ahead and say it's hard to fuck up a snowboarding game.
Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. I have horrors lined up that you don't even know.
I have horrors lined up that you don't even know.
Evolution Snowboarding, that was Falls and Creeks. Next time we're going to Bat Castle.
I'm pumped.
We're going to keep being crazy, and we're going to see you then.
I'm ready for the Bat Castle.